Ghost Rider and Galactus are two immensely powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. Ghost Rider, whose real name is Johnny Blaze, is a cursed motorcyclist with the spirit of vengeance. He possesses supernatural abilities such as fire manipulation and rides a ghostly motorcycle. On the other hand, Galactus is a colossal cosmic entity known as the Devourer of Worlds, existing solely to consume planets to sustain his life. The encounter between these two characters would create a thrilling and intense battle that no Marvel fan would want to miss. In a universe where unimaginable battles occur, Ghost Rider and Galactus face off in an epic and fierce confrontation. Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance, with his power to manipulate souls and infernal strength, stands against Galactus, the giant cosmic being who devours planets to survive. But before we dive into the debate of who would win, hit the subscribe button. It helps us a lot, thank you very much. And don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. With hellfire blazing in his eyes, Ghost Rider charges at Galactus with incredible speed. His flaming chains wrap around Galactus's massive arm, but the cosmic entity's strength is not easily subdued. Galactus, with a powerful punch, sends Ghost Rider flying miles away. Yet Ghost Rider doesn't give up easily. He summons power from tormented souls, creating a hellfire storm that engulfs Galactus. Despite his might, Galactus feels the pain from the soul fire. The battle continues with relentless attacks, each side unleashing their full power. Ghost Rider first appeared in Marvel Spotlight #5 in 1972, marking a dramatic twist in the comic world. Johnny Blaze, a daredevil motorcyclist, decided to sell his soul to Mephisto to save his father's life. However, Mephisto cruelly deceived him, merging him with a demon named Zarathos, transforming him into the Ghost Rider we know today. But Johnny Blaze wasn't the first Ghost Rider in history. In fact, many spirits of vengeance have existed for ages. When any of them merge with a human host, a new Ghost Rider is born, carrying extraordinary mystical abilities. These Ghost Riders possess incredible powers far beyond human limits. Let's explore what Ghost Riders can do, from burning enemy souls with a glance to manipulating hellfire. When merged with the spirit of vengeance, or a demon as in Johnny Blaze's case, the human host gains supernatural strength and abilities. In their human form, they retain their normal appearance. However, when transformed into Ghost Rider, they are no longer human. Hellfire burns their flesh, turning them into flaming skeletons. They become nearly immortal and invulnerable to any weapon except those from heaven, regardless of how strong the attack is. Ghost Rider's entire body seems made of hellfire, which he can control and use against enemies. Ghost Riders can switch between their human and rider forms, granting them numerous powers, including instant healing, interdimensional travel, and more. This dual physiology gives Ghost Rider superhuman strength, speed, endurance, durability, and reflexes when in rider form, and normal human physiology when the host takes over. Ghost Rider can manipulate hellfire at will and use it in any manner he sees fit. The spirit of vengeance wields an enchanted chain empowered with hellfire and a shotgun with similar properties. A single touch from Ghost Rider can incinerate a mortal and their soul, especially if the rider senses evil in them and harvests them for vengeance. Additionally, hellfire can be summoned from Ghost Rider's body, particularly his hands, including powerful blasts, beams, fireballs, and more. Even the rider's motorcycle is enchanted with hellfire, so he often uses it as a weapon. Ghost Rider can ride on any surface and terrain, but what truly sets him apart is his ability to travel between dimensions with ease. The spirit of vengeance hails from hell and can freely move through realms and spaces as he pleases. Although we know much about Ghost Rider, his true nature and powers remain a mystery yet to be fully uncovered. We can only discern their capabilities through their actions, but no one can be certain of their limits. One of Ghost Rider's most terrifying abilities is the penance stare. By looking into someone's eyes, the spirit of vengeance can make them experience the ultimate pain and remorse for all the sins they have committed against innocent souls throughout their life. While it's uncertain if this ability would work on a fully powered Galactus, it has been shown to work in the Fantastic Four animated series, so there's no reason to believe it couldn't be effective in any battle. However, Galactus is a unique opponent because he is nearly invincible when at the peak of his power. Galactus has existed for millions of years, destroying billions of lives and souls as he consumes planets. Yet, he does this to sustain his life and feels no remorse. Therefore, it is hard to know how the penance stare would affect him or why it would work on Galactus. But if it did, the pain and misery might be enough to destroy him. Subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot, and you'll get to see amazing videos every day. You are awesome, thank you very much. Galactus and his infinite power. Galactus, who wields the power cosmic, is a cosmic entity with immeasurable strength. First appearing in Fantastic Four No. 48, Galactus is known as the sole survivor of the destruction of the sixth version of the multiverse. Known as the Devourer of Worlds, Galactus converts planets into cosmic energy and consumes them to sustain his life. His actions are not out of malice, but simply for survival. The power cosmic, the source of his supernatural strength, can be emitted as powerful energy beams. Galactus can use it in various ways, including telepathy, telekinesis, molecular restructuring, resurrection, transformation, and invulnerability. When sufficiently energized from consumed planets, Galactus becomes one of the most powerful beings in the universe. His strength not only rivals, but can surpass that of the Celestials and other omnipotent cosmic entities. A well-fed Galactus has easily defeated multiple Celestials at once, demonstrating his extraordinary power. However, the power cosmic gradually depletes, weakening him as he uses it. Without replenishing his energy, Galactus could exhaust his power cosmic and become mortal. This explains why he has been defeated by usually weaker opponents like the Thing, Rick Jones, and even Squirrel Girl, who defeated him by making friends. As I mentioned, Galactus consumes planets to sustain his life. He doesn't chew planets like cookies, but uses his immense power to convert them into cosmic energy and absorb them. This means Galactus can annihilate an entire planet and all its living beings in an instant. He can consume millions of souls at once, not out of cruelty, but simply to survive. This shows the terrifying power of a cosmic entity like Galactus. If you still can't grasp how powerful Galactus is, look at his heralds. Galactus realized that wandering the universe to find new planets to consume took too much time and energy, so he began selecting heralds. He chose a being and granted them a fraction of his power cosmic so they could travel the universe and find planets for him. His first herald was the Silver Surfer. Even with just a fraction of Galactus's power, Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful beings to visit Earth, with immeasurable strength, faster than light speed, and many other abilities. If his heralds are that powerful with only a fraction of his power cosmic, it's easy to see why a fully powered Galactus is one of the strongest beings in the universe. Ultimately, Galactus will often win against Ghost Rider as long as he is well-fed and not weakened by cosmic hunger. At his best, Galactus is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Even though Ghost Rider has mystical powers that protect him from harm, Galactus can simply throw him out of the battle without needing to kill him. Winning doesn't necessarily mean destroying the opponent. However, the situation isn't always straightforward. Ghost Rider not only has a chance against Galactus, but can also win in some scenarios. Galactus is an entity of pure science. Although he may seem magical or incomprehensible to humans, his existence and power are entirely based on science. This makes him vulnerable to magic, and Ghost Rider's powers are at least mystical, if not magical, so he has a good chance of hurting Galactus. If Ghost Rider faced a hungry and weakened Galactus, he might have the upper hand. but this is just a plot device to determine how powerful Ghost Rider is. Ghost Rider's penance stare shouldn't affect Galactus because he isn't truly an evil entity. Galactus exists outside traditional moral norms and consumes planets to survive, not because he wants to kill. Galactus feels no remorse for his actions. Additionally, it's unclear whether he has real eyes and a body, or just a form he chooses to appear in for mortal understanding. However, in the Fantastic Four animated series, we've seen the penance stare affect Galactus. Although this isn't canon, it suggests that the penance stare might affect Galactus. If we consider the penance stare effective, it would be one of the most powerful attacks ever inflicted on anyone. Galactus has lived for millions of years, devouring countless planets and billions of souls. Imagine enduring all that pain and suffering at once. It would crush the cosmic entity into dust. Suppose we are talking about Frank Castle's cosmic Ghost Rider, who was granted a fraction of the power cosmic by Galactus, in addition to the regular Rider's powers. In this case, you have a being who can certainly match or even defeat Galactus. When they faced Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, the Mad Titan easily beheaded Galactus but couldn't kill or harm Cosmic Ghost Rider. Instead, he made a deal with Castle to join Thanos. This shows that Cosmic Ghost Rider is on par with, or even stronger than, Galactus. However, these are just hypothetical scenarios. In a direct battle, with their normal power levels, a moderately nourished Galactus, Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider, Galactus would likely win against Ghost Rider more often. There are scenarios where the situation could flip, but following that logic, anyone could beat anyone in the comic book universe. What do you think? I know you'll have thoughts and feelings about this. Thank you for watching. That's today's video. We want to hear your opinions. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stop here. Thank you.